Welcome to Atomic Entertainment. Today we've gathered our top 10 maps from the Call of Duty Zombies franchise. We've included maps from World at War, Advanced Warfare, and the Black Ops trilogy. Number 10. Nuketown. This map is a Zombies adaptation of the popular multiplayer map Nuketown. It was released in 2012 in Black Ops 2. We give Nuketown credit for it being a good idea. It was a smart move for Treyarch to convert their most popular multiplayer map into a Zombies map. Another good thing is that Nuketown is pretty good for training. Although there are good things about this map, there are some flaws too. The biggest problem is the random perk drop. This is a horrible idea because you never know when you're going to be able to get Jug or Pack-a-Punch. Another flaw is that there are basically no places to camp. Unless you are constantly moving, you will die. Number 9. Buried. We like this map mainly because it has so much to offer. There are so many things you can do and you can rarely get bored. Buried was released in the Vengeance map pack in Black Ops 2. It takes place in an underground western town where you go through many intense trials such as the witch house and the maze. Buried keeps you on your toes and isn't very difficult. That's the main reason we like it. This map also introduces one of our favorite guns in zombies, the Ray Gun Mark II. The Ray Gun Mark II is an evolution of the original ray gun from World at War and Black Ops 1. One of the problems we have with this map is the Giant. He is a friendly non-playable character you find in the jail toward the beginning. The problem with him is that in order to do certain things, you have to get him to help you. You get him to help you by feeding him candy or booze, which can run out. The other annoying part of this map is when you get your guns upgraded and you have already traveled the map, there isn't really much else to do except camp. That's why we give Buried number 9. Number 8. Outbreak. It's probably surprising to you that we included a zombies map from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. A lot of people were not impressed with the release of Exo Zombies in late 2014, but we find Exo Zombies maps to be really fun. In the map Outbreak, you battle hordes of zombies in an overrun Secret Atlas research facility. Along with a great setting, this map has an ensemble cast consisting of John Malkovich, Bill Paxton, John Bernthal, and Rose McGowan. The main reason we love this map is because of how easy it is. We're able to play for a long time without being killed. This is definitely a map to play for fun and not for story. There's also the exosuits. These make everything from killing zombies to escaping an infested area so much easier. For how great these aspects of the map are, there are some annoying things that weigh it down. For one, the infected zombies are annoying. They aren't difficult to kill, but they do require you to buy doors in order to reach a decontamination zone. The other downside are the electric zombies. Whenever they touch you, your exosuit loses its abilities. This can seriously ruin a great round. Number 7. Origins. Origins is an awesome zombies map from Black Ops 2 that takes place in the trenches of World War I. This map introduced great versions of the classic zombies characters. You can play as a young version of Nikolai, Tank, Takio, and Richtofen. These versions are an awesome spin on these characters and keeps them interesting. A great thing about Origins is its intensity. Similar to Nuketown and Buried, you are always on your toes. You don't get a break in this map and it's scary. One of the things that make it scary is the Panzer. The Panzer is a huge robot that sprays fire and shoots grappling hooks that attach you and pull you towards it. It's hard to kill and your best bet is to run and shoot it at every once in a while. There's also the tank that transports you around the map and the giant robot. The robot walks around the map and you have to be careful around it or it can step on you. In Origins, there are also staffs you can build to help you destroy waves of zombies. But with the good comes the bad. The worst thing about this map is that you have to pay to turn on generators, and zombie knights try to stop the generator from working. This is stupid and unnecessary, and it makes the map more difficult than it needs to be. Number 6. Nocturne Totem or Night of the Undead. We love this map because it's a classic. It takes place in a building on an abandoned airfield. You play as one of 4 World War II soldiers that are stranded after their plane crashes. The only thing we dislike about it is because there are no perks and they have a weird split screen. But we don't hold those against Knock too much because it was so simple and it was the first map that came out of Zombies. You can play as one of the 4 main Zombies characters in the re-release. And the re-release also has a perk, which is Mule Kick, which allows you to carry 3 guns instead of 2. Although a better perk to include in this map would be Jug or Speed Cola. Mule Kick definitely helps you survive longer. The only bad thing we can think about the re-release of Nog is that they took out the flamethrower. In the original Nog, you can use a flamethrower to burn hordes of attacking zombies. Number 5. Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil was the first zombie map that was released in Black Ops 3. It takes place in a fictional 1940s city called Morgue City. This map introduces some great new characters with cool backstories. There's Jack Vincent, the dirty cop, Floyd Campbell, the boxer, and Nero Blackstone, the magician. You can also play as the 4th character named Jessica Rose. The setting of this map is really cool. It has low, easy to watch lighting and smooth jazz music that goes along with the map perfectly. This map introduced a new perk too, called Gobblegum, that allows you to buy a random perk. The drawbacks in this map are the new enemies. There are way too many. The Margwa is a 3-headed boss with tentacles that's about as hard to kill as the Panzer. It's a good twist to the previous bosses zombies have had, but would have sufficed being the only enemy other than zombies. The second group of enemies is the Parasites. These monsters are wasp-like bugs that spit acid at you. They're easy to kill but annoying. In the third group of enemies are the RAPS. These are meatball-like things that chase you down and try to kill you. In the end, these enemies are overwhelming and not necessary. Number 4, Town. This map is a very small town that is on fire and was released in Black Ops 2. Town comes with about every perk you need. It has Jug, Speed Cola, Pack-a-Punch, Stamina, Quick Revive, and Double Tap. We excluded Tombstone because we don't like it and it is terrible. The only thing that sucks about this map is that you can't have all the perks. In Town, a lot of people say that the fire is annoying, and it can be, but you just have to learn to maneuver around it. Also, there's always a mystery box near. You may have to buy a door to get to it the first time, but when you do, they're all close together. A great advantage to this map is that you can train or you can camp. The best places to camp are by either mystery boxes. If you want to train, just go outside. If you want story and Easter eggs, this shouldn't be your first pick. You don't play as the main zombies characters, and all it is survival. Just get some good guns out of the mystery box, upgrade them, and kill as many zombies as you can. Number 3. Der Riese or the Giant. Set in a secret Nazi facility, you can play as Nikolai, Takio, Tank, or Richthofen. This is another one of those maps that are really fun to play. Throughout the map, there are a lot of good places to camp and good perks. The wall guns are decent, but you can get some really good guns, such as the Wunderwaffe DG2 and the ray gun. One of the reasons we like Der Riese is because of the Pack-a-Punch. Der Riese introduced the first Pack-a-Punch, and it does it differently than other maps. Similar to uplinking the teleporter in Kino der Toten, you have to find 3 different teleporters around the map and link them in order to make the Pack-a-Punch available. Once you uplink a teleporter, you have to go all the way back into the starting area where the Pack-a-Punch is and link the center pad there. After each teleporter is linked, the wall blocking the Pack-a-Punch lowers a little. Der Riese is not a difficult map either. Besides the zombies, the only enemies they throw at you are the Hellhounds, and with all the good camping areas, they're really easy to kill. Number 2. Kino der Toten or the Theater of the Dead. The first map released in Black Ops 1, Kino takes place at an abandoned Nazi theater. You can play as any one of the original 4 main characters, and most perks you would need are available in this map. Unfortunately, it takes a while to save up to get these perks, but it's good that they're there. In Kino, there's a teleporter that you can use to get to Pack-a-Punch. The Pack-a-Punch is located in the projector room above the main auditorium. The location is good and bad. The good thing is that you're protected while you upgrade your gun, and you can throw grenades down into the auditorium, so there aren't as many zombies when you are teleported back. The bad thing is that it is inconvenient to uplink the teleporter, and you might teleport up there to find that you don't have enough money. The teleporter also takes you to different rooms, such as a surgical room, a bedroom, and the room at the Pentagon. In these rooms, you have to try to find filmed reels. While you have one, you can teleport again and put it into the projector in the projector room. When you do this, you can hear audio recordings that reveal what happened at Kino and why it's abandoned. This map is really fun, but there are some annoying things. One of the problems is that it takes a while to find a mystery box, and there are not in very convenient locations. The second and worst problem are the crawlers. Crawlers are these Smeagol-like things that have nothing but a mouth on their face. They explode when killed unless shot by a ray gun. The cloud of green mist that appears when they explode can hurt you. They send way too many of these. They eventually send as many crawlers as they do zombies. The good thing about crawlers, though, is that they're scary. They make the map very intense. Number 1. Mob of the Dead and Der Eisendrache. Both Mob of the Dead and Der Eisendrache are amazing maps, and we couldn't decide between them. Mob of the Dead was released in the Uprising DLC on Black Ops 2, and it takes place on the island prison of Alcatraz, and has probably the best cast of celebrity actors any zombies map could. The cast consists of Ray Liotta as Billy Handsome, Michael Madsen as Finn O'Leary, Joe Pantoliano as Weasel, and Chaz Palminteri as Saudaluca.
Ain't that swell?
This map has probably the coolest beginning cutscenes, and there are so many things to do. You can go around the map collecting pieces to build a plane and fly to the Golden Gate Bridge. The Pack-a-Punch is at the bridge, and when you want to go back, electric chairs appear and they take you back to the prison. Mob also introduces a new wonder weapon. It's called the Blundergat. It's a hybrid between the blunderbuss and a Gatling gun. One of the coolest aspects of Mob is the Hell's Retriever. The Hell's Retriever is a fiery tomahawk that you throw at hordes of zombies and takes most of them out. And the best thing is, it comes back. There isn't any ammo, you just need to wait a little bit for it to come back. To get the Hell's Retriever, you need to feed 3 separate Cerberus heads that stick out of the wall, and you need to get a certain amount of zombies, which is about 8. Once you do this, the Hell's Retriever appears in the basement area of the prison. Next is Der Eisendrache, or the Iron Dragon. This map is an equally awesome map that takes place at a castle in Austria. You can play as one of the 4 original characters after the events of Origins. Der Eisendrache was released in the Awakening DLC on Black Ops 3, and is the most recent zombies map. This is another one of those maps that have so much to do. We haven't explored this map nearly enough to tell you everything it offers, but what we've found so far is it's awesome. Besides its setting, the coolest thing about this map is what puts it above nearly every map, is the bow and arrow. Similar to the Hell's Retriever and the staffs from Origins, you have to go around the map and feed the dragon statues that come alive. Once you've fed every dragon, a bow and arrow called the Wrath of Ancients appear in one of the rooms. This weapon is very effective and is our favorite weapon in the Zombies franchise. There are also kinds of bows you can get by performing rituals, such as the electric bow, the wolf bow, the vortex bow. There's also another wonder weapon you can get other than the bow, called the Ragnarok DG4. In Der Eisendrache, there are all kinds of convenient traps and fast transportation methods that can help you if you are in a tight spot. And similar to Origins, the boss is the Panzer Soldat. The boss is insane and makes the map even more intense than it already is. If you have any suggestions for more videos, just leave a comment below, and for more top 10s, leave a like and subscribe. And these videos are just the opinions of 2 guys, so if you don't agree, no need to dislike. Thank you for listening.